Gentlemen, let me ask you something. What if tomorrow morning you woke up with the kind of firmness you thought was gone forever? Not from a pill, not from a risky procedure, but simply by knowing the right points on your own body to press. Imagine starting your day with confidence, energy, and the kind of vitality that reminds you of your younger years. I'm Dr. Michael Harris, a urologist who has spent over a decade helping men restore their natural strength. And today I'm going to reveal 3 secret pressure points every man over 60 should know. Points that can wake up your circulation, retrain your nerves, and bring back those powerful morning erections in a safe, natural way. Before we dive in, I want to know, where are you watching this from? Drop your city or country in the comments. I love seeing how far this message reaches. And while you're here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That way you'll always have access to trusted practical advice to keep your health and confidence strong as the years go by. Now let's get started with the first point and show you exactly how this works. The first pressure point we are going to talk about is called the base groove. This spot sits right at the root of your manhood, the exact place where the shaft meets the pubic area. To find it, slowly run your fingers along the underside of the shaft toward your body. You will notice a slight groove or indentation, almost like a natural hinge, where the erectile tissue blends into the deeper structures anchored inside your pelvis. This spot feels a little different compared to the rest of the shaft. It may feel firmer, more textured, and that is because it is a meeting point of very important structures. Underneath the skin of this groove, there is a dense network of sensory nerve endings. There are also branches of the dorsal nerve and small blood vessel junctions that go straight into the erectile chambers. Think of it like a control hub, a place where blood flow and nerve signals come together to decide how strong your erection can be. When you apply gentle, deliberate stimulation to the base groove, you are sending 2 messages at once. You are telling your blood vessels to open up and allow more blood to flow in, and you are telling your nerves to wake up and carry signals more efficiently. This combination primes the erectile tissue so that it responds faster and stronger when arousal signals arrive. Here is how to do it properly. Place your thumb directly over the base groove. Let your fingers cradle the back of the shaft for support. Start with moderate pressure, just enough to feel the tissue beneath your thumb, but never to the point of pain. Move in small, slow circles, allowing the warmth of your touch to spread through the area. As you do this, you might notice a pleasant warmth, a light tingling, or even a gentle sense of fullness beginning to form. These are positive signs. They show that blood flow is increasing and that your erectile tissue is becoming more responsive. If you do not feel much the first time, do not worry. Consistency is the secret. Daily practice makes the nerves sharper and the vessels more flexible. The best times to do this are in the morning, before you get out of bed when your body is naturally relaxed, or during a warm shower when heat has already softened the tissues. With steady practice over weeks, the base groove technique can retrain your erectile reflexes. It can restore dependable morning erections and bring back that quiet confidence you may have thought was gone. Gentlemen, if you are still with me, I want you to leave a quick comment below with the number 1. That way I know you are paying attention and ready to take action for your own health. The base groove is not a trick. It is a simple, natural way to remind your body how to work as it once did. By waking up this control hub every day, you are improving communication between your brain, your spinal cord, and your manhood, and that means better responses, stronger firmness, and more natural vitality. Now that you understand the first point, let us move on to the second one. This point is hidden, often ignored, yet it holds tremendous power for maintaining strength once you're aroused. The second pressure point is not located on the shaft itself. It is in a hidden, often overlooked area known as the perineum. This is the soft, springy patch of tissue between the scrotum and the anus. Most men rarely think about it, but when it comes to erection strength and control, this spot is a powerhouse. Why is it so important? Because right beneath it lies the bulbospongiosus muscle. This muscle is part of your pelvic floor. It is one of the key players that trap blood inside the penis during erection. Think of it as a natural clamp holding blood in place so that your firmness lasts longer. With age, this muscle can weaken if it is not activated regularly. That means less control, weaker erections, and quicker loss of firmness. By stimulating the perineum, you are not only boosting circulation, You are also waking up the pelvic floor muscle and giving it a direct workout. In other words, you can strengthen your foundation without even doing a full set of traditional exercises. Here is how to locate it and activate it. Sit in a comfortable chair or lie back with your knees slightly apart. Using your index and middle fingers, press gently but firmly into the center of the perineum. You are not pushing hard enough to hurt, but you should feel the muscle beneath respond. Begin moving your fingers in slow, steady circles, staying focused on the sweet spot in the middle. As you massage, you may notice a gentle warmth spreading toward your penis, or you might feel a light pulsing sensation like your body is starting to pump more blood into the area. These are signs that your pelvic floor is waking up and your circulation is improving. Spend about 2 to 3 minutes on this spot. Keep your touch steady, calm, and controlled. For even better results, you can combine this with light pelvic floor exercises such as gentle Kegels. Doing them right before or after the massage adds extra strength and control. This is because you are training the bulbospongiosus muscle to contract more powerfully during arousal. Over time, this makes your erections feel fuller, firmer, and much more reliable. Gentlemen, if you are still with me, let us pause for a second. Type the number 2 in the comments below. It is a simple way to remind yourself that you are learning and committing to these daily steps. The beauty of this pressure point is that it works silently. Nobody else can see it. Yet every time you stimulate it, you are reinforcing your body's natural ability to hold on to firmness. With practice, you will notice that morning erections come more often, last longer, and feel more natural. The perineum is out of sight, but it should never be out of mind. By treating it with daily care, you are laying a stronger foundation for your sexual health and overall confidence. Now that we have explored this hidden powerhouse, let us move on to the third and final pressure point. This one is located at one of the most sensitive regions of the male anatomy, and it directly reawakens the nerve pathways that carry arousal signals. The third and final pressure point is located at one of the most sensitive regions of the male anatomy. It is just beneath the head of the penis at the ridge where the glans meets the shaft. This ring-like area is called the corona. The corona is packed with a dense concentration of sensory nerve endings. These nerves act like messengers. They send arousal signals directly to the spinal cord's erection center. When stimulated the right way, this point can sharpen nerve responsiveness. That means your body transitions more easily from arousal into a full erection. Think of this point like tuning an instrument. If the strings are loose, the sound is flat. But when tuned properly, every note rings clear. Stimulating the corona helps your body's arousal circuitry respond with clarity and strength. Here is how to work this area. Take hold of your manhood gently. Place your thumb and forefinger on either side of the ridge. Lightly pinch the corona and hold for about 5 seconds. Then slowly release. Repeat this hold and release action for about 1 minute. Keep the pressure firm, but always comfortable. After that, switch to slow circular motions around the full circumference of the ridge. Let your fingers glide just enough to stimulate the nerve endings without creating friction or discomfort. Do this for another minute. The goal is not intensity. It is rhythm control and gentle awakening of the sensory pathways. As you practice, you may notice subtle changes. Perhaps arousal feels quicker to build. Perhaps sensitivity feels more natural and alive. These are signs that your nerves are becoming more responsive. Over time, daily practice can lead to stronger morning erections and improved intimacy overall. Remember, the corona is extremely sensitive. Too much pressure or rough stimulation can overwhelm the nerves and actually have the opposite effect. That is why balance matters. This is about reconditioning your nerves, gently reminding them how to respond like they did in your younger years. Gentlemen, if you are with me up to this point, leave a quick comment with the number 3. It is a simple way to let me know you are committed and following along. Now, when you bring all 3 points together, the base groove, the perineum, and the corona, you create a powerful daily routine. Each point plays its role. One improves circulation, one activates muscle support, and one fine-tunes nerve sensitivity. Together, they reset the entire erection system so your body can perform naturally again. The corona is the finishing touch. It sharpens communication between your manhood and your nervous system. It ensures that when the signals arrive, they travel fast and strong. With time, this not only restores morning vitality, it also improves your confidence in every part of life. Now that we have covered all three pressure points, let us put them together into a complete routine that you can practice daily for the best results. Now that you know all three pressure points, it is time to bring them together into one complete routine. This sequence is simple, but when practiced daily, it has the power to retrain your body and restore the natural erections you thought were gone. Begin with the base groove. Place your thumb at the root of your manhood where the shaft meets the body. Cradle the back of the shaft with your fingers. Make slow, steady circles for about 90 seconds. As you work, notice the warmth building in the tissue. This is blood flow increasing, nerves waking up, and communication being restored between your pelvis and your manhood. Next, shift to the perineum. Sit or lie back with your knees apart. Using two fingers, press gently into the soft spot between the scrotum and anus. Move in slow, deliberate circles for about 2 minutes. Here you are not only boosting circulation, but also activating your pelvic floor muscles. These muscles act like a natural clamp to hold blood in place. Over time, this practice makes your erection stronger and more dependable. Finally, move to the corona. Place your thumb and forefinger at the ridge beneath the head. Lightly pinch and hold for 5 seconds, then release. Repeat for about 1 minute. Then switch to slow circular strokes around the ridge for another minute. This step fine-tunes your nerves, sharpening their responsiveness so that arousal feels easier and more natural. Altogether, this routine takes less than 6 minutes. But those 6 minutes can completely refresh your body's ability to achieve firmness. You are stimulating blood vessels, engaging muscle support, and waking up nerve communication all at once. Gentlemen, if you are ready to try this full sequence, type the number 4 in the comments below. It is a quick way to commit and remind yourself to begin. Now I want to set your expectations clearly. This is not a magic button that works overnight. Your body needs time to adapt, to retrain, and to rebuild its natural reflexes. Most men begin noticing subtle changes within 2 to 4 weeks. It might be a sense of warmth in the mornings, a fullness that lasts a bit longer, or a general vitality in the pelvic region. For lasting results, combine this routine with healthy lifestyle habits. Drink enough water during the day, keep your pelvic floor strong with simple exercises, and pay attention to your nutrition because circulation begins with the health of your blood vessels. When you combine these daily choices with a 3-point routine, the benefits multiply. Your body remembers how to function, your confidence grows, and intimacy becomes more natural again. This practice is safe, drug-free, and entirely within your control. It is about creating the right environment for your body to do what it was designed to do. When you show up every day with care and consistency, the results can transform not only your mornings, but also your outlook on aging itself. Now that you understand the full routine, let us wrap everything together and leave you with a clear path forward. Gentlemen, you do not have to accept weaker or disappearing morning erections as just a normal part of aging. Your body still holds the ability to respond. It only needs the right stimulation, the right support, and a little patience. By practicing the 3-point routine each day, you are retraining your nerves. You are restoring blood flow. You are rebuilding muscle support. And most importantly, you are taking control of your own health in a natural, safe way. Think of it as a daily reminder to your body, a reminder of how good circulation and strong nerve communication are supposed to feel. Over time, the results become more consistent. Morning vitality returns, confidence grows, and with that confidence, every part of life feels stronger. If you are ready to make this part of your daily rhythm, start today. It only takes a few minutes, but those minutes can give you back something priceless: your strength, your confidence, your sense of being alive. Before you go, I would love to know your thoughts. Have you tried any of these techniques before? Or is this your first time hearing about them? Share in the comments. Your story might inspire another man who is on the same journey. And if you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel. That way you will never miss trusted, practical advice to keep your health and vitality strong after 60. Together, we are building a community where men can age with strength, dignity, and confidence. Stay consistent, stay positive, and I will see you in the next video.